Hello everyone, welcome back to Can of Wormholes. Just a reminder for you, the game comes out on March 24th. That will be later this week as this video gets uploaded. Thank you for all of the kind attention that you've given to the videos. They've been getting a lot of views and stuff, and I really appreciate it. It's always really nice to see. Now, what are we doing here? We have 9 of 12 of these red ones. I can't remember specifically what we were going after, so let's just jump into a puzzle, because it seems to be the most sensible thing to do in a puzzle game. Okay. Interesting. This is clearly the piece we need, but right now, it's the wrong way, and we would need to rotate it through 180 degrees? How are we going to do that? Because it's not rotation, it's flipping. Like, it's not flipping, it's rotation, right? So if I put this here and that there, I can't flip that over any further. But that's a real mystery, isn't it? Okay, I think I'm seeing something. If we... Hold on. If we consume our way down to here, we can attempt to roll further round, I think. And this too long piece that we're staring at in the top right corner would fit into this too long gap here. So I'm going to imagine that to rotate it in an alternate direction, we're going to need to do something akin to consuming it and rotating while this little nub here goes in that tiny hole. Question is, how do we get that kind of leverage? Because we can't use this piece vertically in very many places. Alright, we can never back out of that, so that can't be correct. Because clearly I need some resistance force if I'm going to be able to get to here and then roll, I think. Because we're not long enough to roll further into the center of this. Let's see if my expectation is correct here in the insight. Yeah, we can flip over the entire thing using the hole. So my instincts are good, it's just the execution that we need to work on. And we also have this 3 long piece here that definitely cannot be rotated in direction. With the insight, we see that it starts tip up, rolling with the tip kind of cutting through the gap. So that means this is going to need to be something like here. Now, if we flip that, it's still going to be wrong, because the short end needs to be on the right-hand side and the bottom. So I suspect we might want to flip the whole thing first, and then concern ourselves with using our tiny burrowing technique. And with that in mind, where can we put this? Because this is where I would like to be, but this gap is only too short, so I can't use the 3 long. I can't use the 3 long to get by it. Also, I can now undo through resets. Was that something we could do in this game previously, or am I thinking of different puzzle games that don't have that feature because it is one that I greatly appreciate. So, in that case, this gap here is symmetrical to both sides. So it wouldn't help us to be inverted the other direction to try and dig our hole, right? I'm also guessing we're not going to try and use our exit hole as part of the space that we can rotate in. So where can we put this 3 long piece to assist us in getting the resistance that we need? Is the question. This can come down. We can flip that way. And if we don't do that, then that would get to here. And again, there's nowhere that is 3 long that I can put this to get the resistance I want to do that flip. We are 1 too far down to flip here. Which is a shame. Let's try, just very quickly. I put that there. And then this one across over from it. It would give us the ability to flip that in that direction. Now, once it's there, we can move it upwards. Yeah. But again, I don't see how we can use a 3 long piece to bite our way onto the end of this. There's clearly somewhere for this to sit that I'm not seeing. Oh, we can't get off of that if we bite that. We can't roll upwards here. Equally, with that being there, there's no 3 long place to put it. That's a tricky one. I can't see where else we might go with that, so gonna have to keep moving. We've done that one. Let's revisit the other ones on this ship. Oh, this guy here with the 2 gaps. So I want to roll over. Let's check the insight here. Not that. Not that. What are you? Oh, is it? Oh. What am I missing here? How am I not getting the very, very, very simple part of the puzzle? Oh, okay. It's an S-bend that lets us back out and come around. So how do we build that S-bend? Yeah. Particularly because we can't back up on ourselves to be an edge to give force for fighting. Unless it's going to be something like that, and then... See, I want it to be this. But we can't roll like that. So, do we do it one lower? Just have to find the right... Well, that was a fast one. I appreciate that greatly. Always nice to get a good win. So that is 10 of 12 of those. I can't remember if there's something specific we're working towards up in the control room. Oh, this giant wiggly snake thing. What are you about? I don't even remember if we've done the insight here. So I cut myself. Oh, big chunkiest piece can't be used. Understood. So if that's the case, why is this not working the way I expect it to? Now I don't have a thick piece. I just have lots of little pieces. Why was it allowed to be a thick piece in this? Oh, we have to build 2 short pieces first. And then we can roll that out, can't we? And we can do similar to this one. Ah. Oh wait, no, we can absolutely retrieve that. Then that will roll over here. Oh, jeez. How do I deal with this situation? Oh, can I push this over with it? No, I can't. We have a whole new bundle of mystery. I'm too short. Oh, wait. I'm too short. Now I'm longer. Probably just make myself even longer because we actually have to be this long to finish. Alright. Fresh day, fresh eyes. 2 decent solutions. Alright, let's go see what we can do with our spoils up in the control room. I'd really like to get that last one, just so that I know I'm not missing any other minor sections. We give it one more look. This is the last one of this region. Maybe we can keep the ball running here. So we're going to need to flip this twice. The insight here tells us how to roll. We just need to figure out how to make resistance for that rolling, right? That's the hard part. Because nowhere here has a gap of 3 long to put the piece for resistance. And let's just do a tiny investigation here, right? I can't get that out of there, but I don't need that to get out of there right now. I can roll this. Once I've rolled it, can I get my way into another piece? Don't think so. And I can't rotate this around in any meaningful fashion. Because I can't rotate it left to right 90 degrees. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. But if it's like the other puzzles, I'll come to it on another day and everything will be just grand. So, we have that ship down in the lower right corner and that ship above us to the left. Ah. You're joking. Are we really... one away? There's some other way we can manipulate that, perhaps? Not sure. That passes it by too fast. We have our blue that we could, like, re-manipulate. But then we'd need to get back to red to do anything else. In that lower right corner, we only have 3 of those. So maybe it's time to go revisit that end of the ships. So if we reset, we have blue and we have yellow. Yellow is complete. Just go see if there's anything hiding in the darkness out here. Nothing super obvious. Okay. And in blue, with 15... nothing over there. Down there. So, how are we going to get up to these other guys? Because I would need to, like, be one further over to make that turn. And I don't know if I could perhaps bring yellow up in some way that's going to be more helpful. Because now yellow still has no movement available to it. And I can't back yellow up because blue is in the way and it doesn't have any free space. So, let's send blue back over to here. We can't get to that, whatever it is there. And in red, it's going to be way too many steps to get that round. Or it might only be one. But still, it's too many for that, so... go back, and exit there. Because we spent a small amount of time on this other ship, but I did not get very many of the puzzles here. So, Christmas Land. Bunch of puzzles. Oh, do I not have legs here again? Do Trying to get my legs back. Alright, there's my legs. Let's start from the back here. Oh, these puzzles are rushing back to me. And this is just that room. So we got this guy with the pit that looks the exact same shape as the piece that is in the way. Now, it's not a pit to finish in, but it is a pit nonetheless. Because we need to get out of this to be the piece that finishes. So I think there's going to be some way that we can rotate this over and then get it to sink down on itself. Let's see if the insight gives us that information. Yeah. So we need to rotate it around. Not dissimilar to that one we were struggling with on the other ship, where a piece of... I guess no, nothing goes into the pit here. But we do use the long piece as our support. Also, in the insight, it's flipped. So currently the piece is backwards, and now it's the correct orientation. Whereas here, the piece is already in the correct orientation, so we might have to do it twice. But we can only bite this edge. So we're going to have to manipulate the long piece to where we want it to be. And here it's down low, giving us resistance to the side where we want to get to. So I'm imagining that the resistance might need to be... That's going to be a good walk, isn't it? I was going to say the resistance might need to be there, but we can't bite in that direction. So that seems entirely wrong, doesn't it? Because the only way we can consume this is by facing to the right. So where is this going to go that to the right is useful? Because I'm wondering if we can even get underneath it to push it upwards. It feels like we can't, doesn't it? We can only push it downwards. Okay, that is actually probably a good start, because now we are inverted. So now we can go about moving this vertical piece to the place where we wanted it to be a second ago and flipping that rotation. Then, oh, yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Hey. Progress. You love to see it. That's 4 of those. I don't even remember if we have a door as I take off my jacket as I warm up in my office. I don't know how many we needed to get through a door, or if we even had access to the engine room of this place. That's where we came in. Clearly we haven't been to the front according to the map, but let's try this one while we're here. Okay. We are long. We are too short to get to there. We need to get this 2 down further. And then this guy is going to come across. Now, what I suspect is we're going to use this in some manner to rotate ourselves. Right, we cannot be our own backstop for that. So it would have to be there. We can back up. But that's barely helpful. We can do the same thing here on the opposing side. Right, I'm not seeing the obvious one on that, and since we got some other answers already, before going straight to insight on every puzzle, let's see if there's anywhere else to go. We've been through here, we have. Tiny little puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. We have 4 currently, so try and get 2 more. Let's see if we can do anything here. Right. Well, we can cut this on that. Make ourselves longer. But clearly, it's not going to be long enough, is it? Big question is, do we have to, instead of biting lots of small pieces, do we instead need to use this C shape to be a part of the solution when we get over there? Well, we can move that out of the way a bit. Do that first. That gives us a little more room to work with. Now, where could we go to get resistance? I guess if we roll that over, we're going to be too short to get back over there. And if I push this downwards, can I get it back upwards? I can't. So we have to be real careful about where we want to put this. Because if I come back off of that, I'm going to push this down. That gives us more options. But not really. Where can I put this? Problem is that top piece. Can I actually roll it downwards at all? Because to move this down, I would have to be behind it. And I can't get behind it. So with that in mind, can it be a piece of resistance for biting onto this? I'm not sure that it can, really. If we do that, we get longer. Then what can we do? We need to have 3 more pieces to finish. But what I can't do now is rotate this round. Alright. Not sure on that one, and we've hit that wonderful 30-minute mark, so I'm going to postulate on this one and some of the other puzzles around here next time. For now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, you can put those down below. If you want the game for yourself, there'll be links down in the description. The game releases on March 24th. Go get a copy for yourself, zoom through the bits you've seen me do, and then go and explore the rest for yourselves. But for now, thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.